On this week's episode of The Fizz, we have a great episode for you. Me and Ice Cold Brew Lou hold it down while Channy Football is out there grinding. We talk about the Italian Fest, with Pizzo bought hundreds of dollars worth of food at. I got a Bet Nardi update for you guys. We talk about the Tigers losing streak and how I don't want anybody to hit the panic button just yet. We review the U.S. Open. We talk about the Lions and how physical they're getting at camp already and how we're scared of injuries. And then, of course, the legend Ozzy Osbourne passes away at age 76. We talk about him a little bit before getting into a little over-under. But before we get into all of that, I want to tell you about my favorite Italian restaurant in the state of Michigan and actually in the entire world. That's Antonio's Cucina Italiana. They have locations in Dearborn Heights, Farmington Hills, Canton, Dearborn, and Livonia. And let me tell you guys, this is a family-owned restaurant since the 60s. Everything is made from scratch. Everything is made from healthy ingredients, and everything tastes fantastic. Once you go here one time, you're going to want to make it part of your regular routine. You're going to want to get it as on your list for carry out, dine in, take out, whatever you guys want to do. Antonio's has some awesome food. As soon as you get there, they're going to put a big bowl of garlic bread in front of you. You're going to want extra of that to take home to reheat later because it is that good. I usually start with the pastina soup because it's delicious, and then I usually do the gnocchi with Rita sauce, which has been one of their signature dishes, like I said, since the 60s. Family-owned Michigan company. Go support them. Take a date there. Take the family there. Grab a carryout. They have awesome calzones as well. So go check out one of those locations I mentioned. Again, that's Dearborn Heights, Farmington Hills, Canton, Livonia, or their original location, Roman Village in Dearborn. Antonio's, it is one of my favorite restaurants. But now, let's get into the Fizz. Hello and welcome to episode 193 of the Fizz. Thank you all for joining us. I am here with one of the main men, Ice Cold Brew Lou. How we doing, brother?
Doing good, baby. Rocking and rolling. We're keeping it alive. We're a man down. Channy's on the road hustling, but we are keeping things alive here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful Tuesday out right now. Monday was absolutely mint for golf. Summer, I feel like it's slowly coming to an end. We're past the hump now. I'm just trying to soak up the days as the little as we get them.
I hear you. So yeah, Channy out today, recording on a Tuesday, late in the day. Channy's just grinding, hustling, making that money. Couldn't make it here today. People are asking, I'm certainly not saying it, but people are saying that he's not showing up after his Scotty take after what happened at the U.S. Open. We'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, man, I agree. You know, we're end of July, August. You're going to start smelling football season a lot more. It was like a little cooler last night, which was probably just great. Today's an absolute scorcher, but yeah, it must have been pretty nice out on the links on Monday night.
Oh, dude, it was absolutely like 10 out of 10 perfect golf weather yesterday. Like not too hot, not too cold, little breeze, like sun in and out. It was perfect, dude.
How we shoot? Not
bad. 45. So not not terrible, but not writing home about it either.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Well, cool, man. Let's catch up on the weekend that you had. I know you were at Italian Fest. I was looking at your stories at all the food you were getting. Looked fucking awesome. How'd it go?
Yeah, it was awesome. Actually went full Italian this weekend. I went to Lago Cucina and Mac Ray's actually. I've gone there. We used to go to high school parties there. A girl that we went to school with had a condo at It's Mac Ray's. So we always called it Mac and Ray's. It's just Mac Ray's. Were you aware of this?
Where is that?
It's in Harrison Township.
Yeah. Okay. Right. My buddy got married there.
Yeah. It's kind of like an uppity place. Like everyone stores their boats there. They have like indoor storage, little condo unit that goes with it.
Yeah. I thought it was Mac and Ray's too.
Yeah. So it's just Mac Ray's, which is news to me.
Like a Berenstain Bears situation.
Mac Ray's, not Mac in Ray's. There is no and Ray. It's Mac Ray. One guy. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was Mac and Ray. I thought they had a partnership.
Afraid not, dude. It's just one solo artist, dude. He's like Seal.
Got it.
So the reason we ended up going there, though, is because one of the guys that works with us doing the Christmas lights hanging, that hangs lights with us, he's a chef at the restaurant there. So he's like, yeah, come out, try it out. The pizza was great. Food was really good there. But the fun part of the night was we went to the Octopus Garden after in Mount Clemens. Have you been there?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, so pretty cool setup. So you like it's right on the Clinton River. You like walk into the bar and it's like all on a dock basically. So everything's open. They have a old pontoon that they completely took apart and they have it hooked to the front of the dock and it's like a stage. So they have like a band that goes there. There was a DJ when we went, but pretty cool setup and like they're basically floating on the river and they're attached onto the dock there.
Is it new?
I don't think so. It's my first time going there. My buddy Dave, who we went with, his wife Caitlin said that she's been there a few times. It's a good spot. It's like all neon in there. It's more like laid back type bar. It was a good time, man. It was cool. Definitely worth going to check out.
You said it's in Mount Clemens?
It's in Mount Clemens, yeah. Octopus Beer Garden.
I mean, I love the name.
Yeah, right.
Is it only a summer thing?
It would have to be because it's the whole bar is literally open air. And then It's actually what I found out too is it's Beatles theme. So all of the drinks and like they have like signs and everything like that. Is all based around the Beatles band.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, there's whispers we might take the hockey league out of Hazel and to Mount Clemens. So we might be in the Clem looking for new spots.
There you go. Wow.
But if it's
the big move, huh?
We'll see.
Okay.
Negotiations are happening. I don't want to say too much right now on air.
Gotcha. So the biggest star of the show at the Octopus Beer Garden was Clinton, the Canadian Goose. So yeah, insane. So there's like probably 15, 20 of them in the river. They're all swimming by. And this is at, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. It's dark out. And one of the geese just pulls off solo mission side quest and he starts swimming over to the dock. And then he's like, we were sitting right by the water. So he's like swimming up to the dock and like picking his head up just over it where you could see it, like looking for food. And we're like, look at this fucking guy, like broke off from the pack. And everybody at the bar knew him. They're like, dude, that's Clinton. Like he's the guy, dude. He comes and like eats food here all the time. And we talked to like 4 different people and literally like you would call him over. This guy was like a fucking golden retriever, dude. We're like, Clinton, settle down. He like gets back down into the water. Amber was feeding him out of her hand like little orange slices and cherries. So, and everyone there is like, they knew him, dude. He was a regular at the Octopus Beer Garden, Clinton the Goose. So anyone who's been there knows about Clinton is what I found out. No, dude, he's like pretty, like he's in shape, dude. He looks tight. Like he looks like he flies well. So I mean, this motherfucker can go south in a blink of an eye. But it was just funny because like he literally abandoned the whole pack and he was there for an hour. And like we weren't even feeding him for the first 45 minutes. And we're like, damn, dude, this guy is fucking relentless. Like he knows that somebody is going to give him food if he sticks this out long enough.
Geese are ornery ass birds, dude.
Yeah, I usually hate them. They're usually like pieces of shit, you know, like they just annoy you on the golf course. They shit all over your property. They're a mess. This guy, this was the first Canadian goose that I actually liked, dude. I you know, like he's a good dude.
Chill.
He was a good guy.
Maybe because he's Canadian. I don't know. I respect geese. I respect them. They seem like a tough ass bird. I mean, yeah, they get annoying. They're territorial, but I respect a goose.
I'm a big bird guy. Like I like a good bird, but like a goose is not up there for me.
No,
I'm like a falcon guy. You know.
Well, yeah, I'm talking like birds you see on the regular.
You're like a pigeon guy, aren't you, Frank?
I also kind of respect pigeons though. They're like the fucking street bird. You don't know anything.
The rats.
You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to be in the corners of the streets.
I know gritty birds, dude.
No, you don't. You're literally You're like a cage. You're like a cockatoo boy. That's you.
Dude. Red tail hawk.
Get up, dude. Speaking of the red-winged blackbirds. You want to talk about ornery birds? Those are ornery fucking birds. One of those buzzed my tower back in the day because I got too close to a bush, scared the shit out of me. Like you
dude,
that
happened to me with a blue jay too. One time I was cutting the grass and they had like a nest up there. This fucker was diving at me. I'm like, whoa, buddy, easy, pal.
Bird wars, dude.
Yeah, those things are fucking. Careful. Birds are fucking weird, dude.
Birds are wild, man. There's so many different birds too.
A million birds.
Every
many season, birds. And they stick around for winter. You know what? They'll fly south if they like. Some of them like the heat. It's just it's a bird world, dude. We're just living in it.
I agree. I've been saying that for years, actually.
So, birds aside, did go to the Italian Fest on Sunday. Cool. Absolutely lit it up. Went steak sandwich right off the rip. I got there at the perfect time on Sunday. This was like covert op. like general move that I made. Like we got there at 1:00 on Sunday and it was like just starting to like have people pile in. So like the first 45 minutes I was there, like I didn't wait in line for anything, like walked right up to the steak sandwich, got a pepperoni. We got a full pizza after that at Randazzo's. And I will say like the pizza was fantastic, but $8 a slice is like, that's ridiculous.
Holy shit.
That was like my biggest gripe with all of it. A full pizza was $28. I'm like, fuck it, let's just get a whole one. And then an $8 slice, like you're eating 3 of those at least, and it's like, come on, like $5 is more than enough.
Are you talking like thin slice pizza, like New York style?
Yeah, it was more like wood oven, like that wood brick oven style pizza, a little thinner. Like it was a good, decent sized slice, but I mean, $8. Like, come on, dude, what are we doing here?
Yeah, come on,
pepperoni, cheese pizza. Like, come on.
Did you get just pepperoni cheese?
No, we got the bruschetta one. We went all in. All the pizzas were the same price, so it's like you might as well fucking get the toppings.
I was gonna say maybe that's you got the fancy cheese, but no, you just I don't know.
No, I mean the pizza was phenomenal. But murdered that, and then they had Italian margaritas. This is my first time having these there. They were limoncello with tequila in them.
Really?
Yeah, really good. Very sneaky too. I had like 4 of them, dude, and then I was like, man, I'm feeling pretty fucking good right now.
4 margaritas, dude. Like I don't think that's that sneaky.
It snuck up on me. I'll tell you that.
And you mentioned a Peroni earlier, so like I don't think it was like you had one and you're like, whoa, that was kind of strong. Wait, so is it? Go ahead.
By the 4th one, you know how usually like after you have 2 or 3 of them, by like the 3rd, 4th, you're like, I can't even taste the tequila anymore.
Yeah.
That was never the case. I was like, damn, they're pouring them stiff here. Like I can taste this tequila each set.
Were the margaritas more than the za slices?
The margaritas were $14.
Oh yeah, you were fucking shipping the dough out.
Dude, I spent probably $150, $160 there. I got arancini, I got meatballs. Amber got a few drinks. We got a lemon ice that was like inside a lemon. Yeah, fucking out of this world.
Let me ask you about this. Let's go back to this margarita though. The limoncello. Was it like overly sweet? Was it just like a hint of limoncello? Because I feel like at first, before you said there was tequila in there, I was like, ooh, that's a lot of limoncello for like a full.
Yeah, like a glass of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so honestly, they were definitely on the sweeter side, but they put a ton of ice in them. It was super refreshing. I'd say like 3 of them. After the 3rd one, I was like, I could probably go without, but like they were working so well, I didn't want to mess up production, So I kept on that same path. And I had the Model T before you knew it, but they were they were good, dude. They were just like refreshing,
Yeah. What's the Model T? What are you talking about?
I was just saying like a joke, like I was down the production line and then I
got it. Machine. Okay. No, I'm following. I'm tracking. I'm normally pretty good at that. I know. I lost
I'll let that one slide.
Oh, it was good. It was good. Steak Sammy looked good. Thin, breaded, right?
Yeah. Low key, the meatballs were probably the star of the show. I was kind of surprised by them. The meatballs were really good.
Yeah. Did any idea what kind of meats we're talking here? Probably a little veal.
I have no idea. Probably a little veal, a little ground beef baked in the sauce. They were good. They went down easy.
Yeah, those looked really good. I also saw you mentioned the lemon ice. Bomberitos on the east side over here. That's where I grew up getting the lemon ice. That's the first time I love that stuff. Yeah, legendary.
Yeah. Oh, and dude, I forgot the main thing. The main event they had there was the cannoli eating contest.
Oh, contest?
Yes. So they had probably 15 guys set up on a picnic table across the front of the stage, and they'd bring out 3 cannolis at a time. Last year's winner, how many cannolis do you think they ate in 5 minutes?
In 5 minutes?
Yeah, they're like the regular, like good size ones, not the minis.
Yeah. I don't know, 7?
15.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So the winner this year ate 13. On average, there was 2 guys that ate 13 of them this year in 5 minutes. And then I would say on average, most people ate like 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, dude. So they were humming them down, dude. There's just white powder all over their face.
Yeah. That's insane. Is there a guy like fucking commentating on it as it goes?
Oh yeah. Big Dago, juicy guy. Just love it. He lives for this moment. And then the most irritating part is, you know how like Italian women are like a little bossy,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I've heard of that. I've read that somewhere.
Yeah. Every mom thought they were just like inclined to get in front of every single person there and take pictures. They're like walking up in front of everyone, just standing in front of them in the middle of the contest. There's people huddled around this whole thing. The whole shed's full of people. They're kneeling in the front. And there's some moms that are just going right in the front, blocking everybody, taking a video. I'm like, come on.
Dude, they probably had some limoncello.
Oh, there was. I'm looking around the crowd. You're seeing these moms just elbowing their way closer to the front. You know, like Salvatore's sitting up there. We got to move up, Francesca. Like they were. Yeah. It was just position A of that.
How was people watching there?
It was good. A lot of the usual suspects. A lot, you know, like I've been going for a while. It was definitely a lot more Italian, a lot more Sicilian there in the past. Now it's like a lot more white. You know, there's a little bit more culture clash there now, but for the most part, pretty good. You got your Jersey Shore stars, you got your classic old Italian Dagos in the full suit, gold chain, big glasses, everybody smoking cigars, you know, so it was a good time.
You probably could bark out like a Joe or like an Anthony and get fucking.
Oh my God, Angelo, easy, yeah.
That's great. You know, did Chandler make it there?
Chandler did go. He went on Friday, though, I believe.
Got it. We'll have to ask him about it. Well, that sounds great. Sounds like a good time. I didn't get into much this weekend, but the biggest news from my end, the Bet Nardi saga continues. So this week, to catch you guys up, if you don't remember or haven't listened, so ordered the 2 Bet Nardis with the illegal code. They said I could only have one of them. They said, which one do you want? I said, I want this one. Then they sent me the other one. So then I had the wrong one, which is the Anecdote, the big one that looks like a spaceship. So then they're like, sorry for the mistake. We're sending you the new one. So I got the new one this week, got the BB slot back. It's more of a traditional blade putter. Haven't used it yet. Very excited about it. So now Bet Nardi. So now I have both. I have both putters for half of price of one.
You haven't used the one at all.
So, update. We get to league, and it's still in the back of my car, and the guys are like, dude, just fucking use it. Like, just use it. Who cares? You're putting. You're not, like, whacking the ball around with it. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
You'd really have to be a dumbass to mess it up.
And yeah, if I got mad through it or something, which, like, whatever. Like,
right.
So, used it, shot a 44, played fucking fantastic.
Saw that. Nobody called it either. Nobody doubters out there. Doubters.
No one's gotten it in 2 weeks because last week I shot a 55. This week's a 54. No one knows what the fuck which way I'm going. It's either gonna be 33 or 66. I think that's there. There's no in between. So we got the BB slot back. I'm playing tomorrow. I'm playing Thursday. We're gonna use that bad boy out there. Got an email today from Bet Nardi saying, "Hey Frank, did you get the new putter? That's AKA yo. Are you gonna send the other one back?" I'm going to let it marinate for a few days. Going to play with the BB slot back. That's the number one in the clubhouse. And then we'll just see.
One, dude. Big fan.
Yeah. So we'll see which one ends up taking the cake. But right now we're 2 Nardis for the price of half of one. And, I don't know. Good karma, bad karma. I probably should send the other one back, but I'm also kind of like, I don't know.
Nah.
The way they got these things margined, I think it's going to be all right.
Yeah, I think they're doing fine.
Yeah, they'll be all right. So that's the Nardi update. That's pretty much the biggest update I got. Very excited to see how the BB slot back treats me for the next 48 hours here, though.
Dude, hey, so real quick, while we're on golf, and before we jump into the Open, you applied for Masters tickets this year, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you never did that? Okay.
Oh.
So like a buddy at golf yesterday said that they started notifying people who they selected for the Masters next year. And he's like, if you log into your account, he like showed me his where he logged in and it said like, sorry, you were not selected this year for tickets, blah, blah, blah. And I went on mine and I didn't have any of that yet. So I don't know if something happened or if they didn't like draw my section out or what, but like mine's still like circulating, I guess, out there for Masters.
What does it say? It just says like no information.
It doesn't have any update. Like his, when you logged in, it said, sorry, you were not selected for tickets this year. Yeah. And then like when I log into mine, it's the same as when I originally applied for it. It's just like the application. It doesn't say anything.
Wow. And obviously I can't apply anymore. I missed the window.
No, I don't know. Actually, you might be able to.
Let's see. I don't think you can.
I'm crossing my fingers. I don't know if they just didn't get to me yet or what, but that would be fucking sick.
Yeah. Yeah. I Googled it and it's like you can enter master's programs from October to December. Like, no, I'm talking about the golf tournament.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I'll look this up later. I'm guessing we're.
Yeah, I just want to bring that up. The golf
it's
action
exciting,
here,
dude. Yeah. No, you're hanging in the balance there. It's exciting. So
speaking
I'm
of
bummed.
golf,
What?
go ahead. I was going to say, speaking of golf, we're going to jump into the Open.
Yeah, we are. And I'm bummed that Channy Golf Ball is not here on the show with us today because I would love to hear his take after his rant against Scotty. And I get it. Chandler would sit here and say, like, I wasn't like trashing the guy or saying he wasn't good at golf. I'm just saying I didn't like his quote. And I said on there, like, I don't know, man, you got a guy coming in as the favorite who's already won a major this year. He's won all these tournaments. He's the hottest guy in golf, saying like golf doesn't fulfill him. That's like back up the Brinks truck on taking Scotty. Now, Did I do that? Absolutely not.
No, I took everyone else.
Absolutely took everyone else. Fitzpatrick played well for us. That was good. Fleetwood did not come through for me. But like always feel really dumb at the end of these tournaments for just not taking Scotty, like in some capacity whatsoever. And I remember during Friday, I walked in the office and Mike Tirico was on the screen and he goes, Scotty Scheffler making a push still in this thing, like just very, casual. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I should take Scotty right now. I should take him right now because if he makes a run and I don't take him, I'm going to be pissed. And here I am just pissed.
Yep. Do the same thing. I did the same thing as you. I had Robbie. I mean, my guys all played good, but he just from Saturday through all the way through Sunday, like there was no one even close. There was no point in turning it on Sunday unless you wanted to see who came in second.
Yeah, or you just wanted to see a masterclass in keeping a lead.
Yeah, like Patrick Reed really screwed me over. I had Robbie Mack and I had Xander both to finish in the top 20, and then P. Reed was the last leg of that. He just like absolutely shit the bed from the get-go.
Yeah, to make matters worse, I took on Saturday night before Sunday, I took Rory to finish top 5, and he ended up at, tied for 6th or 7th by a stroke. And it's like, I don't even like Rory, and I didn't have any Scotty bets. Just
dumb. Yuck. Sprayed a little bit on our boy Fitzpatrick on Friday when he was buzzing.
Yeah, same.
But
Fitz at the weekend, but yeah, just crazy stuff from Scotty. And it's like, he comes out, says the quote that it doesn't matter. He's not fulfilled. He wins. He's hanging out with the kids and the wife. I got some stats on Scotty here. Scotty in his first 70 tournaments, 0 wins, 0 majors. Last 76, 17 wins, 4 majors. He is one of, very few. Let's see how many. One of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 guys. 15 guys have played in all 16 rounds of the majors this year. Scotty leads that whole pack with shooting 32 under. 32 under. Second place is Rory McIlroy at 11, then Xander's 10, and then it's like Rahm all the way down to Harman -6 to +17. So it's just absolute pure domination from Scotty Scheffler to the point where, like you said, the Open was like kind of boring.
Yeah. And I know like everyone's bouncing around like the Scotty and Tiger comparisons, and Scotty's not at that level yet. Like Tiger is still number 1 in my book, but what Scotty is doing is unheard of. It's unseen. Like we've never seen anyone come close to this being this dominant in golf. I think he's up by like 25,000 points in the FedEx standings or something like that. Like that's the gap between him and second.
He's just like steady Eddie, like just marching along. Didn't Phil Mickelson say at the start of the year, like Scotty will not win this year? Like Scotty,
yeah, he did say something stupid like that. He won't win like a major this year or some shit.
I think he said he like won't win before the Ryder Cup. Something nuts.
Yeah, that was good guess there, Phil.
Nailed it.
Keep gambling.
One little note I had: what did DJ finish at? Like DJ like played well, didn't he?
I don't know.
The first time.
He's so forgettable now. I mean, a lot of the big guys like Wyndham Clark actually played pretty well. He was -11. Bryson had a really good Sunday. He finished -9. How tongue. I just loved saying that all day. That guy was burying chips
Dustin Johnson, -2 for a tied for 23 finish. That's got to be his highest finish in like 2 years.
easily. I
Crazy.
saw what's his wife's name? Paulina. I saw they were in St. Tropez not long after, living it up, beachside, poolside to go, buddy.
He's always living it up.
Yeah.
Good
Tough
for her.
life. Good for her, man. I'm just jealous. Fuck.
Yeah. Right. All right, cool. Moving on. Tigers, Detroit Tigers. We'll do that right now. So I'm not hitting the panic button. I don't think anybody should. I do think Scott Harris has got to do some shopping here. But Tigers right now are 1-8 in their last 9. They've scored 3 runs since the All-Star break. That is the lowest in the MLB. There are players who have scored more runs and knocked in more runs than the Detroit Tigers, who are still in first place by 10 games in their division. So the Tigers started 40-21, and since then, in their last 40 games, they have gone 20-20. So haven't been playing well. We got the Scooble stop on Sunday, which was good. I think today with Casey Mize going versus the Pittsburgh Pirates, we're going to turn it around. I actually threw a missile on the Tigers tonight. Feel good about them. Feel like this is where the turnaround begins. And then Scott Harris got to go shopping. I don't know exactly who for or what's out there or what makes sense and how much of the farm system you want to give up, but you got to make sure that at least the bullpen is addressed. And right now we're not even hitting that well, so we might need some bat depth in addition.
We definitely need a right-handed bat. I feel like our whole lineup is like good lefties, and the problem with the relief pitching is everybody else, like the Blue Jays, the Mariners that are in contention right now, like everyone is looking for relief pitching right now. Like there's not a team that's in contention, so it's like that's just going to be who can throw the most money at the guy that you can rent for the rest of the year type deal.
Yeah, I feel like it's like wide open. I feel like you got the big budget teams balling out, low budget teams, medium. Like there's no clear favorite to win the World Series this year, which is a lot of fun.
Yep. Yeah.
So I wanted to throw this out here too. The Tigers. So for people panicking, and obviously the Tigers made like a crazy comeback last year, like 0.2%. So like our worst case scenario to close the season, the Tigers would have to go 30-31, and that would have them win 91 games. Cleveland in second place would have to go 41-20, and we'd have the same record.
Okay. I mean, I should be yeah, for sure. It's just 3 runs after the All-Star break. Is it one of those things that happens every year where a hot team goes into the break and then goes on a skid for a couple weeks? It could be, but let's not diminish what we did before the All-Star break. I mean, this team was firing on all cylinders. Let's give it a week or so. Let's see what happens with the bats before we make any like glaring moves. But at the end of the day, if we're going to be a real World Series contending team, you are going to have to add to the lineup, and we are going to have to add to the bullpen.
100%. That's without a doubt. It's a long season. Like we could have had 3 of these stretches already this year. We're playing with house money with how good we are. We'll be all right.
Yep.
Tonight, Mize will get the win for sure. Get the boys back on track, win the series versus the Pirates. We'll be good to go. Then we get Toronto at home and we rock at home, and that'll be a fun series.
Yep. Yeah, that'll be a really good series. Toronto's fighting for playoffs right now too.
Yes, sir. So moving along, Detroit Lions are at camp. Camp is always a lot of fun. Football season around the corner. The rumors that start. Always breath holding time too. Injuries is just like the theme of the Detroit Lions. Last year, obviously, we lost like 25 guys on defense, banged up all up and down the roster, limping into the playoffs, and it's already kind of starting this year. Pascal is, that was not who I wanted to lead with. I wanted to lead with
Levi.
Yes, Levi. Thank you.
Yep.
Levi is out for the season with ACL surgery. Kind of surprising, kind of sneaky. The Lions just signed him to a 1-year deal.
Right. Wasn't he hurt like most of last year too, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's glass. He's been glass all year. So he's out for the whole year, kind of puzzling with the 1-year signing. I don't know what they knew, what they didn't know, if he aggravated it, how it happened. We just don't know. It sounds like Pascal is going to be ready, maybe not to start the season, but like mid-September. Aleem McNeil, aren't we looking for him around Christmas?
Yeah.
Or not Christmas, like Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Yep.
So
Decker, that was a big one.
Yeah, Decker's still banged up. So, like, the injury problem is still biting the Lions. And then, Ennis Rakestraw leaves practice the other day with a chest contusion.
Big, dude. You know what I mean? That's somebody we were relying on this year to step up at cornerback. I mean, who knows with a chest contusion? I can't imagine that's terrible, but, we might find out tomorrow he's got a torn fucking pec.
Right. And it does sound like what's funny about, like, I mean, funny, not funny, is like today reports are coming out that Dan Campbell had to stop practice, a non-padded practice. He had to stop a non-padded practice because it was getting too physical. And he even had to kick someone out of practice because it was too physical. That is what we're doing.
Dan Campbell. That sounds like Campbell. We can't be surprised anymore, Frank.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm looking for the quote.
The best part is it's unpadded. Like, they're just running around bone on bone, saw on saw.
I'm looking for the tweet that was sent talking about this, about him stopping the practice. On
a positive note, I have heard really good things about Terrian. Said he had a pick against one-on-one with St. Brown. So that's always exciting to hear. I heard Brock Wright's really been stepping up at tight end. So if we can have a nice, little tight end duel there, with him and Jesus, what's his name? Slipping me. Laporta, yeah.
Yeah. That would be good. I'm excited to see how it all progresses, but here it is. Practice got so physical today that Dan Campbell had to stop and issue a warning to the defense. Mo Norris got a warning after coming downhill hard. Did it again and was removed from practice. DBs were barreling downhill. Football season, baby.
Mo Norris just trying to make a name for himself.
They're not wearing pads. So, like, what were they doing? Coming downhill at 1,000 miles an hour?
Trying to blow out some ACLs and MCLs.
And then they asked Campbell about it. And then, Campbell says you can't let anything sway your identity on what you want to become. You can't let the fear of injury change the way you are. Doesn't mean you're not smart. Doesn't mean you're not reading the data. I'm not changing much.
Yeah, we've seen this before. We know this story.
And then the other bullshit news out of camp. I mean, bullshit. I just say it's like breaking. Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs will be running more split out routes and using the slot wide receiver in this new offense, which I always just think is funny. It's always like breaking. Lamar Jackson says he wants to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I mean, we got the dynamic duo, him and Montgomery. Can't wait for them to get back on the field, dude. They're the best duo in the league to watch. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm hearing good things about Morton. Obviously, it's coming out of Lions slappy media, but he's gonna be creative. He was behind Ben Johnson last year. He saw the plays we were running, the stuff that worked, the shit that gets Ford Field running up and down and fucking screaming their head off. I don't think we're gonna go away from any of that type of play calling.
No, honestly, I feel like we'll just run the ball more. Like I just think we're gonna be like. My prediction is like we'll honestly just be more conservative, not for like going for it on fourth down and things like that. I can see us just pounding the rock until a team gives us a reason not to, a little more than Ben Johnson, who liked to air it out and, let Jameson Williams throw the ball down the field.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
So cool. I think that's what we got for the sports roundup this weekend.
Yeah. We got to talk about the legend who passed, dude.
Yeah, he did.
Pretty crazy that he made it to 76. Ozzy Osbourne said goodbye today, but I mean, what a legend in the rock and roll game and just like the culture scene in general.
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne passes away today at age 76, the Prince of Darkness, the lead man for Black Sabbath. He just had like a tribute concert where everyone paid homage to him and they raised a fuck ton of money for charity only a few weeks ago.
Yeah, like
So
2 weeks ago he was performing. That's crazy.
so crazy. I don't even know how he passed. I haven't like seen that officially yet. Just know he did, and like I mean, it sounds like he had like one of the most beautiful send offs you could have, really.
Seriously, doing exactly what you love, and you get snuck one in 2 weeks before you go down. You can't really ask for much more than that.
Yeah, exactly. So the one of the godfathers of heavy metal, like I said, lead man of Black Sabbath. He was kicked out of the band in 1979 for being too much of a partier, which is like insane. Because
Yes.
Black Sabbath, obviously known partier, went on his own, did his own solo career. And I don't know how many people know this, but he's actually in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice. Once as a member of Black Sabbath, and once as Ozzy Osbourne for his solo career. Um,
Makes
and
sense. He made a lot
yeah,
of bangers at solo. Mr. Crowley, Crazy Train, No More Tears, like
Crazy Train's
endless.
an absolute jam.
Yes, for sure. He has such a distinct voice too. Like he did a song with Post Malone. I forgot the name of it. That song rocks. Like his voice is just so powerful, and like in the music game, it's so identifiable. Like when you hear it, you're just like Ozzy, like no question. You
Yeah,
know.
a living legend. Full name John Michael Osborne. Um, yeah, I mean, just an absolute legend. Do you know it's City? You know he bit the head off a bat.
Yes, that was like
You
the
know it's
famous video everyone watched growing up.
do you know what city he did it in?
No, but I'm gonna guess that he did it in the UK somewhere.
Des Moines, Iowa.
Really?
Swear to God. Yep.
Holy shit.
Crazy. Crazy. So yeah, RIP to a legend. Your music will live on forever. And the guy was just like fucking nails on
He was an
reality
icon,
TV.
dude. Yes,
Yeah.
even like he did all the reality shows and keeping up, or like the Osbournes, I think it was called, like all that stuff. He was just a fucking idol.
Yeah. Unreal.
And the guy
Uh,
did more fucking dope and booze than you can think of, and lived till 76 somehow.
I was reading all these like things of like about him, like just fun facts, and apparently like they ran out of cocaine on tour once, and he needed something up his nose, so he snorted a line of ants. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I read online. And
I
if you
mean,
read it
really, you could make up anything at this point and be like, yeah, he might have did that.
yes, yes. Well, R.I.P. to a legend. R.I.P. to Ozzy. Sleep well, brother.
Yep.
All right, cool. Well, let's move into final section here. We got over-unders. We're each going to provide one, go through that. You want to go first or second here, Lou?
I'll go first.
Fire it up.
All right, here we go. Some morning beverage.
Oh,
I feel like it's a real 50-50 take. Bloody Marys, over or underrated?
Bloody Marys are underrated. I love Bloody Marys, but I will say this with a caveat. They're like the easiest beverage to fuck up. It's like you almost know right away if it's a good Bloody Mary or a bad Bloody Mary quicker than any other drink out there. If a Bloody Mary is made right, it is awesome because not only does it serve as like a quasi breakfast, it's also got booze in it. And then it has like side snacks. I believe if you don't like, Bloody Marys, you're just like a child. Like as an adult who likes to booze, you should like Bloody Marys, but it's got to be made correctly. And I'm not even saying I make a good one by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, there used to be this restaurant in Royal Oak where they had a Bloody Mary bar and you could make your own Bloody Mary. And I hated that. They would hand you a glass of vodka and then you go make your own Bloody Mary. And I would fuck it up every time. And it was just
Was
like,
that Rock on Third?
Oh, yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, right? The like dive bar, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
And it was just like, to me, it was like, I'm paying you for a Bloody Mary. Like, can you please just make it for me? That's what I would prefer.
Yeah.
So.
I'm with you. Underrated. I love them. I have a strict rule with them as well. Like, I will not drink one past 11 o'clock. Like, if we're past 11,
Yes.
it's usually like my golf course drink. Like, get there first thing. You get a little meat stick. You get a pickle. You get some olives. You get a little snack with your drink. I actually drink my Bloody Mary with gin instead of vodka as well.
Crazy.
Yeah, so if you haven't tried it, don't knock it till you try it. Even if you're not a gin lover, it like you really can't even tell that you're drinking gin. It's a little bit better for me personally. Give it a go when next time you get a bloody though. Toss a little gin in there instead of vodka. Good stuff.
You've told me this gin theory before. I got to try it because I
have.
do not like gin. So I
You
got to
won't
try
even
this.
you won't even notice it, but Bloody Marys, and it's like sometimes they get too out of control though. Like when there's like a full burger on there, there's like a half a chicken stuck in it. It's like, all right, like I wanted a fucking alcoholic beverage here, not a buffet line.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like with the build your own, they put so much shit out there that like you just don't know what to add, and you're adding too much. I'm putting like fucking steak sauce in it.
Bacon,
Like,
yeah.
what am I doing? Yeah, whatever. All right, my over under for midsummer here before we get into August: thong sandals. Thong sandals.
Thong sandals. I'm going to go with our overrated. I personally hate thong sandals. I can't remember the last pair of thong sandals that I wore. I'm a strictly slides guy. Design, Nike, athletic, good, like whatever it is, I have to be slides. I can't do the thong. For some reason, my toe just does not agree with that rubbing all the time, and it hurts, dude. I'm not gonna lie, they're uncomfortable. Maybe I never had a good pair of thong sandals, but my experience with them, shit, overrated.
Yeah, and I think that's a fair take. And everything you just said is exactly how I used to feel. And the key word is what you said at the end there. Never had a good pair. Never was into thong sandals. Kind of thought they were a little candy ass. Never liked it. Never liked the look of them. And then my buddy, as a wedding gift, got us like, I don't know, like the premier sand, like it's like the Olakai. I think it's something like that.
Okay.
People who have the brand know the brand. It's a very popular brand out of like Hawaii, I think. And these things rock. They're just like durable. They go everywhere I want them to go. They fit well. They form to my foot. Prefer them honestly over the slides that I have, and I love my slides. But the thong sandal has made a strong comeback, but I think it's about the quality that you get. So I'm actually going to say underrated.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. To try them out.
You try the gin, I'll try the thong sandal.
There it is. Fucking look at us. Look at us right there. That's a good one. All right, well, I think that's all we got for episode 193. Chandler has no voice in this one after Scotty shut him up. Got him to pipe down. But we miss you, big guy. Glad you're out there grinding. Everyone, thank you for listening to this episode. Hope everyone has an awesome weekend. Good luck on all your bets. Go Tigers, and we will see you next week.
Later.
See you.